26 yards. First down, Prescott.
He'll get this to Elliott.
So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Throwing, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Prescott forced out to his left. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Prescott to throw it. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option.
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Here's Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys are able to add on to their first half lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Wentz to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Robinson is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Gibson will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Now Wentz. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Sly able to put this one through.
And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm gonna...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott. Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Wentz. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try to into the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Wentz. To the right side and complete to Thomas. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are able to claw one back. And oh, it's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, 5, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Well, I think there was a lot of surprise from the kicking team there. After the block, they kind of froze and then realized, oh, wait, they can return this, and they returned it all the way.
And you know why they froze? Not often do you get that second sound.
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On play action, Prescott. And that ball incomplete, nearly
intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Wentz now on 1st down. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Malik Hooker. The 40. 20. 10. 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Brett Maher on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it. Congratulations to them. Just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But if you don't, they could have hit that one, didn't they?
That'll throw here to his running back. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz got this complete to Jahan Dotson. Get it inside the 20.
And they will eventually get him down. He's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, a 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
This time, the extra point up and good. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful 1st half of football.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
So we have come to halftime. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kickstarted things going in the opposite direction.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back in the 46.
That's Trayvon Diggs making a big play there for the defense.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
They'll go again with Gibson.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. To throw, it's Wentz. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and they will remain well behind. So make it 2 missed field goals for him now, but I have the sense, given that distance, you could probably forgive him here on this one.
Yeah, this is out of the range of just about anybody on planet Earth except probably you, partner. But you just got to drive it out low and hope that somehow you hit it absolutely perfect. But no real chance for this one to go through.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
And this one quickly to Lamb.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. To throw is Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys! Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon.
And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. The risk reward, it's just not there.
Get 15 yards on a fake. And we see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but still.
And now here is another interception. And now the rookie's free. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And a fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. A give up the middle to Gibson.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. To throw is Wentz. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Sly able to put this one through.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting, and he's able to convert for 3.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets. And
a leap, and he's got it. He got it.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Prescott now rolling to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And oh, what a catch! And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Prescott off play action. On the move to his left. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll set up a throw. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Cowboys get another 3rd quarter.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, not giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Wentz.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. On play action, Wentz. His throw incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard and a keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
Well, they're not, and right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
Sly able to put this one through.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Now Dak on the option left. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 14. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown, Cowboys.
CeeDee Lamb,
65 yards.
and the Cowboys continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. So this is a touch cruel here. They got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Wentz. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I have to be as... Doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have, where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior. Once again here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Wentz now on 1st down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Wentz going to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and they will remain well behind.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They go to Elliott again. And he's caught just before the line. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott. Open man, Lamb. It's complete. He'll put this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Call it a loss of 2 there.
I just had to stop.
And it'll be 4th down. So he rolls out of the pocket left, just ends up finding a safety valve, but no gain there.
No gain, but it looked like they were well coached on the play, because
and the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chain.